I wait. Got it. Da, 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 da. I continue this. The pain. I started coloring at least. That's nice. But Monday. Why don't I have mirror? Forget to mirror. Yes, I did. There we go. But it continues. My pain. It will be worth it. All the pain is worth it. I forgot my dog was in here. Hi, Bean. But yay. One more, yes. Is it double down the back? I forgot. I have to see. Going to assume it's not, considering that it has that. So I will have to just copy and paste these again. But yay! There we go. 1, 2, and 3. Good morning. No matter what, make our bruises and our bumps. I'm gonna steal this. Put it over here. I'm 100% not copy and paste. Definitely. Delete the underside so it fits better. There we go. Then move all this down. Goes there. No clue where. That's pattern. Watch this entire playlist just be sad music. Why? Okay, it's not. I was a bit worried. The random image I have on this computer. Here it is. Let's find out if it's random compared to what I have on my phone. Forgot there's audio on that. Why are so many dragons expensive though? The economy. The economy is kind of trash right now. In DA. And COS, honestly. And the fact that it's all player controlled kind of doesn't help. Like, I get the air cosmetic, I get the limited, but still, that's insane. Should not be overpriced as it is. Especially for like older players too that have been playing since like 2019 when it first came out. It should not be that expensive. Because it's lost a lot of its original players. There we go. At least I know this thing would win a fight against the gyrocopter. Just yeet. Just throw it. The only non-dragon in DA being a helicopter is funny though. I like it personally because it's silly. That's that individual. Okay, it was even, just odd. Oddly placed. Can I put this closer without it clipping? I can. It's a miracle. Once in a blue moon right there. There we go. go. Got 2 more on its back. And then I have freedom from, I think, the plating on its main body. Yes. I should have put in the screen keys. And that's behind my little dude. There we go. I don't know how certain things work. I did start the rig on it though. It moves very smoothly. Fix some weight paint on the neck. I can just all those will follow it while I finish editing these to add. To add to the rig. That's what it is. The lies. Last one, and I have freedom. Freedom from all of this. And the headache should go away soon though. The economy though is driving me insane. Sea's Good Dragon is expensive. With the rare few I find very cheap. But even then, that's like a 50-50 if I find that. No, you are not late. Hi. Oh no, not 5. But no, you're not late. I actually just started 15 minutes ago. I'm just doing armor platings, jumping back and forth between rig and model. I can actually weight paint these now. But it move. It stretches. Magic. But no, it moved very smoothly. I haven't gotten to the legs or the wings yet because I'm still jumping back and forth from adding things. His name's Riggy now. Okay. I guess that's its name. Yeah. I'm just ranting about the economy in DA. It's absurd. And the fact that it's player controlled makes it so much worse. Because people are gonna overprice stuff. I was talking to some friends last night and told them that the Dragon the Vade is 10 times over the coin limit. They were shocked. It's like, I don't know why I still play, but Dragon. That might be the reason. Seems like a valid reason to keep playing. Do I need any other reason? Nah. Real. I also have a ton I can't leave behind. Because I have, I think, if I remember correctly, about 5 alts full of stuff. I have more than I should. Because I remember when they started doing events, the first one being Halloween. I have that badge, funny enough. I remember you had to go into like a normal world and then it'd be like an egg has spawned somewhere on the map and you'd have to go find it. And the nests were so small you could not, it was not easy. That was fun. Everyone fighting to go get it because there's only one. Everyone sharing is caring. Now this is war. And then phase. I remember when a lot of the event dragons were actually expensive. Soul being like 50 million, if I remember. Aranga being 30 million. The expense. Makes me feel old. Not gonna lie. I do. Got scammed. Trying to get them. More than one occasion. And I still play. They're really cheap. It's sad. I still like them, personally. Soul is still, I have all the hatch presets from when it came back. Because I just wanted them. No other reason. I knew they were worth little to nothing. I just wanted them. No one can stop me from collecting very old dragons. That's it. Yeah. I remember when you could hatch world dragons with Legi. I think I sold the Sarium, but I still have an Agricos, which really badly needs a redesign. Don't get me wrong, I love the old design. But the animations at least need redone. There we go. Or I gave that Legi Agricos to a friend. There is a chance of that, if I remember correctly. There we go. Almost everything on the base body except the legs. It has some weight paint now. Just need to add horns right here. Dang it. Love forgetting stuff. That's the head. There we go. What? I remember when you had to go to Tundra for getting a Tosk, because that's where the boss spawned. And even then, you had to have like a time, and there was only one present that would give the egg. I miss that. When it was like in their own worlds, that would make sense. Hey. I remember when that happened, I was in Florida, and I would just sit there farming the boss whenever it spawned. That was, I miss that. And then private servers were worth a lot more to have than. I remember when you could buy worlds with coins. What? Oh, good. How does one obtain that name? Make sure I had a double. Have this and this bit left pattern wise than those, but I can do those later. RY90. Stem bean. I think it's meant to be a string bean. How does one obtain stem bean? Stem bean. The most random name to be called. Magic. Okay, it's on the side. So I can go back and edit it in a bit. Anyone remember the old How to Train Your Dragon Wii? Or is it just me? How do I help? I don't know if I can help. Yeah, anyone have like a 2020 Sky, like Quest preset Sky? I have one. It's stuck with me. I can't sell it. No one wants it. Actually, I have an idea. Let me see if I can find it. Would it be deformed? It would. Is it the right one? Nope. What was it called? Shrink wrap? It was. I can offset it a bit. The revenge. Y'all are plotting. I don't know if I should be scared. Do it 2 or do it 1? I should do it 2. Nah. Got those diamonds. Need to do that one. Then these ones. I'm just gonna. No one's gonna know. No one's gonna know. They're gonna know. How will they know? How are they gonna know? There we go. I don't know why shrink wrap is so easy. It's useful for patterns when you're using planes, like I am. The plotting is crazy though. The plotting to get revenge is crazy. Oh no. Oh, did he use the code that's available for 3 months to skip a few levels in the season. I saw that and I immediately used it on like 3 accounts. I still have a few. Time to wait, yeah. I have no clue what this playlist is. Goes to Google it. Oh no. I can turn the volume up for that. Waits to see it move. Yeah, I'm trying to... Audio's never been nice for me. There you go. I don't know if it's audible. Because most of it's movie scenes, that's why. It's random. I don't want the video. Clicked over to see the playlist. Shows me the video. No thanks. I don't need that. Good question. Maybe. Very, very low chance I do. There you go. Same volume as my voice though. There we go. Hopefully. Cursed mic. No, I just have to talk louder. For it to pick up my voice. Be a bit sick, but I got a potato. There's the medicine. There you go. The rest of the patterns. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna mess around with it. Afterwards. Eryn is pretty cool. Yeah. But then almost everything is white painted. Eryn is really, it's slow. It's for sure slow, but I like wyverns. It's the only reason I wanted it. If only they weren't. Yeah. I saw one that was 25 mil, but it had ledge color, cracked lava for 2 of its materials. Forgot which cosmetic. I know one had air cosmetic. The other one's like electric. But still. The traits are what do it, man. Makes them more expensive. Yeah. Not error, like not the error cosmetic. It's the error like glitched. I know Vades that have error cosmetic. Not gonna lie. Glitched, like with the triangle and the exclamation point on an Eryn magic cutscene. Yeah, it's this. the triangle with the exclamation mark. Papito. Anyways. What was I gonna do? Finish. Can I not alt H? Oh, I'm in pose mode. There we go. I have stuff for the tail I need to finish. Don't need tail spikes, don't need wing spikes. I added neck spikes. Caution sign. I don't care. Nah. I mean, I bet someone has error cosmetic on a Eryn. It's fine. It's fine. Magic. Time to add this. This will be fun though to add as the No, actually, I know someone who has 2 error cosmetics Vades. I don't know him personally, but they've shown it. It's like, how does one obtain such wealth? They've shown it. I don't know if they do that content anymore though. It was a content creator that somehow obtained it. Just to show it off, to show like this is the most expensive thing in game. Probably in the future. I don't doubt it. But then it won't be worth anything, or it's just gonna be expensive to get. Or a secret item to get. The devs like their secrets. It was fluffy. Fluffy TSG, I think it is, if I remember correctly, from having to scroll randomly. There we go. There we go. Yeah. They don't use it, or they just sell it very overpriced. Because again, the market's controlled by the players. And quite a few players are greedy, so that's why a lot of things are expensive. It's like COS. COS, their economy is so messed up because content creators overprice Ares for content, which is why their price has very much spiked. Yeah. Because I was playing a game that had like a set economy for what things were worth, which was really nice to have. But no, you can set the price to anything. Just gonna add mirror. There we go. Yep. I think it was like 500,000 for Somnia. But then content creators for content are selling that for Ares for that much. So contradicts. So everything else's price has to raise and able to meet that price, which makes it a lot harder for newer players to get into the game, which is why I try and give away duplicates to people, because I have a lot. A lot more than I need, personally. Yeah, but they also probably had it before that. Before the trend started. The weird trend. I'd love Ares, but at the same time, I'm not paying that much for it. Because I already almost have enough to just buy a normal one. If they don't overprice it to 500,000. Because I won a little event that gave me 10k mush. Somehow. It's a miracle. I don't normally have luck. There we go. Oh, I also figured out the show streaming on Discord. Somnia's 500,000 plus, depending on the developer you get it from. Ether is like 350,000. I remember Sigma Talks is like 100, no, a little more, 200,000 to, depending on the tester you get it from. Awa, I don't remember how much Awa is. I can never find Verza because I don't think anyone sells it, but I think it's 350. And then there is, I'm trying to remember all the exclusive ones. I think that's it besides adding Ares. You got translator, concept artist, or contributor. There's developer and moderator, tester. I have 30k because I don't buy things. Ever, really. Or have the need to buy things. Even then, though, prices are insane. Dun, 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 dun. I have no use for rings of gold. But it's events come back and they bring those creatures back. So it's mostly just trying to get the new ones. That's what a lot of people do. I can always farm, I don't mind. Got much right now. Besides personal life stuff. The horsefish thing? Is it the undead horse with like the lantern? Or is it... No, that one's a Robux one, the dead horse with the lantern. Fish is scared the notifications I have. I got a fish tail. Oh, is it the Summer Paradise one? It's the only one I can think of is the Summer Paradise one. Ooh, Kana got fixed. Ori, yeah, that's the Summer Paradise. Because I remember getting it. Because I, again, had nothing to do when it released. I got it like last minute, but still. Capybara one too. I released with it. Same year, same event. Boom boom. Going to... Let me go see what this looks like, because I don't know what it looks like. Yeah, man. Okay, good night. Oh my god. What did you realize? Now I'm scared. Eryn would fit that actually. That or Palace. Even though this is based off of Sunfire, if I remember right. I know it fits Sunfire if you get the gold one, because that's one of the inspirations of it. 100% didn't look that up. I would never. A palace would work, personally. I like palace. I should continue rigging, actually. Caraxes? You need something with a long neck. To go through all the DA dragons, go through the wyverns specifically. Because you just need long neck. That's really kind of all you need. I don't think any of the dragons really have a long neck besides Venu, but that's a snake. That's a snake. Long. I'm gonna turn off the wireframe. There we go. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know any DA dragon with a long neck that flies besides Palace. The only reason I know is because I modeled it for silliness. And goes to look at the official dragons while I work. While I continue. Who's doing rig? Dun dun dun. There again, they don't have a lot of necessarily wyverns either. That would fit. The only one I can think of would be Sylvestratus, because snake cat. The only one I think would fit because it's back legs and it's a wyvern and it's long. The only qualifications. Boom. Don't look for it. Eryndiorn would technically work, but it doesn't have like the back leg fins. And goes back to looking. Technically a winter dragon would work. Beerus would work, wherever you pronounce that. The Northern Lights dragon that came out, not last year, the year before. There's... Again, not a lot of wyverns, which makes me very, very sad. Just say Nyx Avoid. That works. Again, Palace would work. To an extent. Again, not a lot of wyverns. I can control, copy rotation, not control. Dun 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 dun. Limbs. I need to add the root part, I forgot that. R90 negative. Control Alt S Z. There we go. Root. Leg control. It's loud for me. Which means I don't technically need my headphones on to hear it. The way Eryndiorn stands, though, is really funny to me. It's such a wide stance. L1. Violently scrolls. There we go. I think it's picking up my headphones, but meh. Got them parent that. Which means I have to edit this, which will be fun. I still need to add the knee point. Okay, I did turn the deform off on that. Why is it on this one? Anyways, this is gonna be knee point. Knee point. There we go. Leg 1, leg 2, didn't name this one. Till leg 3 and then ankle. I have turned monotone. Oh no. Oh no. It's me. Making sure my dog is good. She's alive. She's good. Doing good. Names up the right. There we go. Nope. Yes, yep. Get rid of this. The IK. That. Knee point. There we go. Negative 90. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I can break it. Lovely. Local space, local with parent. Is it parented wrong? No. Copy rotation, local. There we go. Blender is mean. I like Blender. Blender mean. There we go. All rotates fine and dandy. Technically need that visible. Nope. There we go. The temptation to not do multiple parts in the feet. Solely because I don't like the naming part of it. There we go. Back toe. Here we go. Subdivide, subdivide. There we go. Active element. There we go. Now, the fun part, naming. I enjoy naming to an extent. The toes are what I do not like naming. Toe, because there's only one. Alright. Toe 1. Toe 2. Toe 3. If I hadn't gone in game to see that I had 4 toes, I would have given it 3. With no second thought. So 4. There we go. Nope. Oh no. Will this work? I have no clue. It did. How good though? Nope. Okay. Wait, paint. Still. It was mostly on the claws, but on the actual toes. Nope. That and that. There we go. Their toe has weight influence. $34 should be fine. Oh yeah. All the toes should hopefully be fixed now. I don't mind the weight paint on the actual toes if it moves another. It's realistically kind of how it would. It stands to be like. It is like that. You cannot get me wrong. Very much like that. There we almost done. I take off random and put it to material. There is a few things I do need to put color on. That one's that. I set this as a placeholder. Darker. Might just finish coloring a few things and then end stream and go take a nap. But I will more than likely finish this and stream animation again. Because I want to do that again. That was fun. Yeah, it's not interesting, but I have a really random idea. Just need to get audio for it though. There we go. Funny enough, this one is the normal color. These ones are not. I'm gonna finish coloring the legs at least before I skedaddle. Bye, Bean. One color. Yeah, most of it's colored. And then stream here. I'm gonna say thanks all for coming and just chilling. I'll mess with settings so you can hear me better and the music hopefully. Otherwise, have a lovely day, night, evening, afternoon. And adios.